Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my page, and thanks for joining. Okay, so this week I pretty much want to do numbers for the weight loss and then go over the menu that you follow after surgery. Although some doctors are different, it's pretty much the same guidelines of where they're trying to go with it. So, uh, I've lost 30 pounds since December the 15th, the day of surgery. Um, I had my first consultation in August, and I am 49 pounds down since that date. Okay, so that's the numbers. Yay, me. All right, so the menu. Um, my surgeon, I did 3 days of just liquids prior to surgery. Um, I had surgery on Tuesday. I was released on Thursday. From the Thursday to Thursday is a week, and I did liquids. Okay, so the second week, I was on loose mashed potatoes, loose grits, loose oatmeal, cottage cheese, and yogurt, and applesauce. Some of those things, no, I did not eat because I don't care for them. You can use like cinnamon in your oatmeal, stuff like that. Um, no dairy, um, so it's pretty much plain. No butter, no seasoning. Um, on the third week, moved to scrambled eggs, canned or packaged tuna and salmon only. No chicken, no ham, no crab, none of that. You can have toast or crackers the week after that. You will follow this next week for 3 weeks. So with that is egg salad, hard-boiled eggs, fish, soft vegetables, soft fruits, soft cooked pasta. How else will you cook pasta though? Soft cooked beans. How else would you cook beans? I mean, who's eating hard beans and pasta? Hummus, tofu, quinoa, couscous, cheese, guacamole. Let me tell you, when you hear the menu, it kind of contradicts itself a little bit. So, um, I've been in the medical field since I was 18 years old. So, along the lines, I've learned a lot of things. And I've also gone to school for nursing and stuff. So, I've learned a lot. So, some of this menu I kind of had to use for my better judgment. That's all I'll say. But try to follow what your doctor has provided for you. Okay, so the seventh week, and that's the last week, which that's where I'm at. You get back to a routine of regular foods: deli meat, ground meats, chicken, beef, pork, shellfish, nuts, rice, raw vegetables, salads, everything. When you're looking to prepare foods, though, they tell you to keep it low in fat and, of course, sugar. I am still having issues with drinking things. Um, I think I have I'm coming to realize that my biggest issue is I think it's the aspartame in the drinks that are like zero or um, I don't know, whatever kind of drinks it is that has aspartame, that aggravates me. Plain water aggravates the stomach. It kind of make only best way I can tell you is it kind of makes it feel queasy, so I can't drink plain water. Um, I did like lemon water today, or I'll do tea, hot tea, warm lemon water, not cold lemon water. Those seem to go down really easy and stuff like that. So my menu, it just looks like this. I've got notes and stuff on there from talking to the nutritionist. It's a little beat up, but you know. So, um, and on the so on one side it's telling you the weeks and the foods that I went over, and on the next to that is giving you the guidelines of like how to eat. So it's really important that you stay hydrated during this time. Most doctors won't release you from the hospital unless you're drinking a certain amount of water and it's passing comfortably. When you get out, it is very important to sip, sip, sip all day. Like they said it to me so much, but it makes a lot of sense because even like with the issue I'm having with drinking water now, it's still important that you don't get dehydrated. Of course, you don't want to end up in the hospital for dehydration. Waste of time for me. Got things to do. So, some of the guidelines are like, okay, well, you don't chew gum. You do not use a straw for your drinks. Um, you there's a time frame between like drinking and eating. When you get to week week 3, week 3, that's scrambled eggs, the packaged tuna, salmon, um, crackers and toast. So you do not drink 15 minutes before you eat and 30 minutes after. Now, that next week where you're doing the 3 weeks of this one menu where it's the egg salad, fish, soft cooked vegetables, etc., you are doing the same time frame: 15 minutes, no drinking, 15 minutes before, 30 minutes after. Now, this last week, the next 7 weeks and beyond, is you do not eat. Um, you do not drink 30 minutes prior to eating and an hour after you eat. Now, that I'm not a big drinker. That is a little bit challenging sometimes because you've already stopped drinking for 30 minutes so you could eat. Then you got to wait another hour before you can drink something. So it's an hour and 30 minutes. And when you are unable to drink like I am, um, that hour, it becomes a little bit too long. So I, I try to make it to the hour. If not, I just don't. I try to get to like 45 minutes and then maybe drink something. Um, I also wanted to talk about like my vitamins. Okay, so the vitamins I am on. Let me 1 second. Find my folder. I hear some people say or talk about how they're on so many different vitamins and things like that, but um, my list isn't that long. It is some things. I mean, these you are on vitamins for life now. Okay, my folder here. The vitamins that you will remain on for like the rest of your life. I mean, come on, we all need vitamins, and at a certain age, anyway, we should all be taking vitamins. So it's not like it's a life changing thing, or So okay, let's go over the multivitamins. The list says you should not do gummies, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't tell you why on this list, but the reason is because to make gummies, they have taken the iron out of it to make it gummy. So you have to have iron. So you don't want to do gummies unless you're going to. I do gummies. I do gummies because I'm already on an iron supplement and I have to have it daily. So I can do gummies. So if you're like me, then feel free to do gummies. I do have a hard multivitamin that eventually I would like to take. Right now, I just don't feel like, because that pill is kind of big, that I'm in a position right now to take that. So, with that being said, now the iron, you're looking to have 18 milligrams of iron in your vitamin, in your multivitamin. So make sure you read your bottles and get the right things. I can give you a few examples which will have it. But you're looking for 400 folic acid. Some of the ones that carry that, they are Flintstones Complete. So nasty, but whatever. Those are the ones I had. Gross. Centrum Chewables, Centrum Kids Complete, and the Walmart brand children ones. Yeah, those have everything you need in it. Non-chewable are the Centrum, Nature Made, and any other like Walmart or any other store brands. Also, so you take 2 multivitamins daily in the morning. So if you do the 2 multivitamins with the iron, then you just take those 2. If you're doing the multivitamins plus the iron, then you're taking everything in the morning. You're doing your multivitamins, you're doing your iron. You also are taking daily B12, and that's also taken in the morning with your vitamins. At least 500 milligrams per day of the B12. um, calcium with vitamin D. Now that's taken a month, 1 month post-op. And that's taken 2 times a day, once in the afternoon and once in the evening. Let me tell you about that. Now, the pills, the hard ones, of course, they're big horse pills. Not a fan, not doing that right now. So what I did buy was the chewable ones. It's like chocolate. They're sugar free, no worries. Um, Vita, I think, makes one. VITA and Spring Valley. Now, I don't know what Vita tastes like. I'm under the impression from everyone else that they're very nasty. But what I can tell you is Spring Valley, which is sold by Walmart, they are very good. It tastes like just a regular piece of chocolate. So I do that twice a day, which it's about 11 o'clock and I still haven't taken my other one. So I do need to get up and do that. So that's it for vitamins. That is what I will have to do for the rest of my life. That's it. Nothing too outrageous or too, you know. And I want to jump back a little bit to the menu because when you're on that 7 week and beyond and you're on your own and it's no more menu to follow, you want to try to use your menu as a guideline somewhat, especially the guidelines they've given you there and the foods there. It helped you not to get back into any old habits if you had any. For me, I always cooked healthy, especially after my daughters too. So especially after she was born and got into eating foods, it became a lot easier to cook healthier just because I want my daughter to be healthy. So when you're looking at preparing meals, when you're thinking of things to do, you want to focus on your protein, your plate size. If you take a 2-year-old's plate, for instance, or the saucer, the small plates of the dishes, and you just like cut it into threes. I might have a diagram for you. Let me check. But you want to focus on protein when you're preparing meals, and your protein should be the biggest part of your plate. Maybe I don't. But anyway, you get the gist. If you don't, I can draw one for you. You can request it. So let's focus on, what was I saying? Protein and vegetables is what the focus should be. You can find a lot of stuff, online. You can Google what foods are high in protein. A few things that are high in protein are fish, tuna, shellfish, cottage cheese, chicken breast, skinless of course, turkey breast, egg whites, yogurt, non-fat, plain, gross, tofu, and protein shakes, beans. So those are just a few. Also, in talking about protein, in the beginning, you are doing protein, I think, for like a straight 2 weeks, and then after the 2 weeks of protein, there's no more. For my protein, I bought Isopure. It's gross. Some people like it. I mean, I don't. But for what it's worth, it was worth the buy of it because the way it was cased and it was different flavors and things like that. But at the end of the day, it was gross. But you can choose other things. There's here's a list of that. There's plenty of other ways to get it. Whey, Isopure, the powder. The Isopure I had was the liquid ones that come in different flavors. But again, Google's your friend there as well. You can find a lot of information online, like I said before. So, any other questions you have for me, or anything I didn't touch base on that you would like to know, below, let me know. And I'll come back through if I think of anything else. All right. Thank you again for joining me in my journey, and I will try my best to always keep you posted. Bye.